Oblivion Portals are the world events associated with Blackwood and the Deadlands. In order to access them, you have to find one of these iconic portals somewhere in the overland. They spawn in a set number of locations, but active portals are not indicated on your map like all other world events, because whoever came up with this design clearly woke up one day and chose chaos, so good luck finding one of them. Upon loading into the events through a portal or porting to a friend that is already in the instance, players have the choice of defeating loads of ads or running past them like an absolute coward all the way to the final encounter. The chest that appears after the final fight can reward players with gear, leads, furnishing plans, and most importantly, the Annihilarch's chosen motif. Do keep in mind that UESP suggests that this motif only drops from the Deadlands portals, not the Blackwood ones. This motif sells for a fair amount, and rightly so. It's kind of a pain in the ass to find one of these heckin' portals, and then you have to defeat a bunch of bozos to even make it to the final encounter, and then once there, you may not even get a motif. They aren't guaranteed drops after all. The other day, I parked my character at this final spot here for something like 3 hours while I tabbed out and worked on editing another video. Every time the final encounter was active, I would tab back to dunk on the final boss and then loot the reward chest. Guess how many Annihilarch's chosen motifs I got? Go ahead, guess. Go on. F***ing 0, that's how many. But hey, at least I was basically AFK farming, and I did get some expensive Hexos Ward gear to boot. But if I wasn't AFK and was instead actively trying to farm these portals for valuable items, I would have done something slightly different. Something that I don't think a lot of players are even aware of. After you defeat the Ash Titan encounter on your way to the final area of the instance, you'll gain access to the Havakrell's tower. You'll notice that there are 4 fire behemoths standing guard at different points of the room. While these lads look like they're just simply minding their business, they are actually the key to accessing a secret encounter. If you quickly run past one, it will light up red with flames. Quickly run past all 4 of them and you will awaken them from their slumber, and they'll begin to attack you. Kill all 4 of them and the Ruinok Count of Cataclysms will spawn. Holy, what a fucking edgelord username. Clap his cheeks in order to access another reward chest that you can then go ahead and loot for more potential goodies. Thus, you can run between this area and the final encounter to open up more chests and get more drops from your time spent in an Oblivion Portal. Trigger warning for the console players in the audience, I use an add-on, I know how could I, called Item Cooldown Tracker to help me track which motifs I'm on cooldown for. Do recall that some motifs drop on cooldown, thus when you're on that cooldown for a specific motif, your chances of receiving another one of that same motif are greatly throttled. Whenever I pick up one of these Annihilarch's chosen motifs, my add-on pops up to inform me in the chat that I'm now placed on cooldown for them. So if I decide to farm some Daedra for this motif, I typically do so until I receive one, and then I call it for the day to do something else, rather than continue to farm with significantly reduced motif drop chances. I will say, I have yet to receive an Annihilarch's chosen motif from this secret chest. Have you? If so, please let us know in the comments. Despite this, I still like to hit this secret encounter for an additional chance at receiving expensive Hexos Ward items like Divine's Gear or Lightning Staves. And the encounter goes by much faster than the final boss fight. Whether you employ this secret encounter strategy or not, I wish you luck with your motif farming endeavors. May they bring you lots of stonks. That's all for today, thanks for watching, and thank you to my YouTube members for the additional support. I'll see you gamers in the next video. Until then, cheers.